Well, we do have quite a few guys back from a team that made the NCAA tournament last year, and we have possibly our best player that was injured last year back, Will McNeil. Will's going to give us that defensive presence maybe we haven't had. We've had some great players here, but they've been great offensive players. We just think Will, a well-rounded young man, I mean, he's going to play on the defensive end and also give us that punch that we're going to need on the offensive end with the graduation of Logan and DeAndre. So I think Will, more of a defensive-minded group, your leader, Jeff Reed, Alex North, Bobby Chipman, Mitch Allen. I mean, those guys we can definitely all count on. And then when you throw Will McNeil and a Zach Riggins that we know that can play, that were injured last year, you know, we have a great nucleus back, and we feel real good about that. Yeah, I think rebounding, basketball, we're not going to be exceptionally big. We're on the smallish side, so, you know, rebounding is always a concern. You know, the defensive, can we get some stops? Are we good enough to defend in this league? You know, that's going to be a concern. You know, I really think we've got some good offensive guys, some guys who can really shoot it, guys that will run something and make sure we get a good one every time. But you know, can we stop the other team? So I think those are probably the main concerns. Success would be we're going to be a group that's really going to have to play together. We're not going to out-talent anybody. I mean, we're going to have to kind of outsmart people and, you know, make sure we really take what the defense has given us. We have to probably out-scrap people. We're not going to out-jump people and out-athletic people. We're going to have to, you know, out-position and out-work people. So, you know, I think just being a great team on both ends of the floor, and, you know, really a together group that knows what's going on, and I think we have the capability of having some of the best chemistry maybe Washburn teams ever had, and we always are kind of known for great chemistry. So, I mean, this team has a chance to really be a nice unit, cohesive unit. I mean, the goal, honestly, is to have a great practice here today, the best we can do, try and get better individually and as a team. We're always thinking conference championship. We're always thinking NCAA and challenge for a national championship. I mean, we always have those on our mind. We don't really write those up, but, you know, the way to get there is make sure you're taking care of things every day and trying to improve on a daily basis, and, you know, take it a day at a time. And, you know, some of those things we just mentioned that aren't written as goals can happen. Well, we're going to try and pick up the pace defensively. I mean, last year we zoned it a lot. We were extremely big. We were without guards. Didn't mention any new kids, but we feel like the new guys coming in, Martin Mitchell, DeJuan Lofton, Kyle Wiggins, I mean, 3 really good guards, and we just haven't had the guards and the depth of guards. So that would tell us that, hey, let's pick up the pace. I mean, let's pressure defensively. Let's pick that ball up a little more in the backcourt and get after them, and then more aggressive on defense, and then also offensively. Let's get it down, get some easy ones. You know, we were pretty much a half-court group last year. We were pretty big, and I'm not saying slow, but you know, we just couldn't pressure and attack like we'd like on either end. So let's hope that we can do those things this year. That's pretty obvious. Washburn, Southern, and Hayes were all there at the end last year. We had a lot of guys back, so, you know, it's nice to be recognized in the top of this league. There's not a lot of difference between number 1 and number 9. I mean, the Northwest Missouri State team, that's one of the better teams in the country, can't even make the conference tournament the last couple of years. I mean, that shows you the depth, I think, of this league. In the recent years, the 8th-seeded team in the conference tournament has played in the tournament championship game. So it just shows you how strong this league is, at least 1 through 9 right now. So I'm looking for that again. I mean, I think it's going to be a very well-balanced conference. I think you've got to look at Southern a little bit as the team to beat. They got the most guys coming back, and they had a tremendous year last year. Central, you know, they've always probably got the best athletes in the conference year in and year out. So you got to be aware of them. But really, it's one of those conferences again that looks deep from top to bottom. Yeah, we're excited about that. I mean, the exhibition games, obviously, the opportunity to play those Division I's, UNLV and Oklahoma, I mean, that's tremendous experience for us. And then we get to play the exempt games. We get to go down to Oklahoma and play a couple of great teams from Arkansas to really get some bonus games and really see how we stack up initially here in the region. And then I'm not sure this is smart, but go down to Tarleton and play Tarleton in their tournament the weekend after. And again, playing regional teams seems to be the thing to do. If you can get some regional wins, have a great regional record like we did last year, even though you didn't win the conference tournament, you get selected to play in the NCAA, which is everyone's trying to do. So hopefully these early tournaments we can play well and get some wins. That could be key later in the year in the regional rankings and qualifying for the NCAA tournament.